Alright, we have audio.
Hello.
Woo!
Welcome back. This is our second game today. Yay!
Scooch more towards the middle.
Yeah, scoot towards the middle.
What?
Do that
This
one.
way?
Scoot, yeah. Get in your corner. So yeah, this is the second game of the day, and it's also the first game of a conclusion of one of the series that we've had on the channel for a while now. It's my Pathfinder game, and hopefully we can conclude it without the party getting slaughtered. But we'll see. But yeah, just to have a little bit of a refresher. So each of y'all had your own reason for coming to Redwell. For Sarah, it was just a spot on your pilgrimage, although your patron might have guided you here a bit. For Pez, it was a lead to learn about the whereabouts of your brother. For Two Stripe, it was a part of a larger hunt from Bach Hill to find the criminal Corbigen. And for Keggmoth, you were just trying to make some extra money outside of your usual gig. However, through your poking around and figuring out what's going on, trying to find this Corbigen, at first for the Redwell Guard, and then for Two Stripe, you uncovered a conspiracy. Someone is using the criminal organization, the Barrel Breakers, to infiltrate and recover an artifact from underground in a city called Jade, which just happens to be under Redwell. So the chaos they were causing with all the things happening in the town just happened to coincide with their plans. That is until y'all came. In which case, you hunted down Corbigen, and unfortunately for the cult of Black Rapture, his actions kind of tied to them. And you made your way into their base, killed one of their leaders, and found a way down into Jade. Now, with the help of a Palangard named Ren, y'all were able to find a new way into Jade and go down there, hopefully to find your brother. And upon entering the town of Jade, you realize part of the plan for the Black Rapture has already gone off. The Shade has started to enter the area. You've encountered foul beasts, undead, things from other dimensions that most people would dare not speak. However, you've made good progress, and you've managed to create a mana pylon that can help you receive the Shade a bit to get deeper into Jade. So, where last we left off, y'all are heading deeper into the city on a path that looks to be like some sort of trade route. And for a trade route underground, it's just a tunnel. Kind of gets a little bit claustrophobic, a little bit damp. And as you get deeper and deeper, you're thinking, when does this end? Like, you look behind you, it's still dark. Look ahead of you, it's still dark. All you have is the ambient light of the pylon, reflecting off the moist tunnel. Very bad word. And then suddenly, you see...
up in a moist tunnel like this.
Sewer.
So as it starts to feel like you're never going to get there, you see pale mist that is being illuminated by a bluish, grayish light that's been diffused by fog. And as you get closer to this light, you see that the tunnel opens up into a giant area. What looks to be like a park area almost. It has a main road. You see like a fountain, you see a couple of buildings, but you also see well-manicured foliage. Of course, this is all foliage underground, so it's like a lot of bioluminescent plants and things like that. It's very nice, and what's also nice is, despite the fog, y'all can see the ceiling has this strange fungus from what you can see, this strange fungus that's giving off this bioluminescent glow that gives a very midday cloudy feel, and it diffuses through the fog. So it's almost like Silent Hill right now. As you look around, you have, despite the fog, you have some decent visual. And yeah, this is where you find yourself. And as you walk here, I need everyone to first give me an exploration action they want to be doing.
I think Keg is scouting.
Okay, scouting, so that gives you a +1, everyone a +1 bonus to their initiative if they're attacked.
Uh-oh. By your foot. No.
I'm gonna track. Look for if there's other footprints.
So like an investigate or
It says survival.
okay, let me look for track. That's a scout search. Oh, it's part of the skill exploration. Okay.
Oh, should I do a general one? I can do a general one.
No, do it. You can do a survival. You're looking for tracks.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna roll that for you. What's your survival?
It's a humongous +0.
Okay. So you're going to be constantly tracked. So how the exploration activities work is y'all are going to be consistently doing it. So just remind me, and I'll roll the stuff for you. He doesn't have to roll anything because as soon as y'all go into combat, he's helping y'all get a +1 circumstance bonus.
And I have improved as well.
Oh, nice.
I will do. Is any of the glowing stuff that's on the ceiling also like kind of like on the walls at our level?
A little bit. And you notice that the foliage, while manicured, it looks to be of similar things like molds, not molds, but fungus and bioluminescent plants that survive in a near zero light environment.
Okay. Can I do identify alchemy and take a sample of that? It's one of the skill explorations, and it's identify an alchemical item using alchemist tools. Okay.
Yeah. So let me. What are you using for that? Nature or
it's crafting.
crafting? Okay. And do you have anything to stripe or?
I'm a scout.
Okay, so you're scouting.
That's a 32.
Well, he's already scouting, and y'all wouldn't get a second bonus for that. So if you want to do something else,
Search.
yeah, search would be like looking around. Automatic.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll search.
Okay, I'm gonna roll that for you. What's your perception?
Perception. On 2 seconds. 60.
16? Okay. So you're looking around, and you're the first one to hear it, and you hear it distinctly. You hear singing and music. And then, as you're looking around, you see the outline and silhouette of what looks to be a stage. And as your eyes look at that, you look up, and you see what you see in the pattern of the rocks and the like. You're just so focused on this area that you can kind of train your eyes to look up. You see what looks to be the form of some sort of large humanoid just implanted in the ceiling of this place. Eyes closed.
Like, it's in, like, locked as like locked in the rocks.
Kind of like this, almost like Iceman, like the mummy,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like that.
How big?
As big as the cavern, if not bigger. You don't see the legs.
So not like the inappropriate toucher ornament.
No.
Is it kind of like Bootstrap Bill from Pirates of the Caribbean, part of the ship?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got like stuff kind of like
Yeah.
growing on him. What?
That's big.
That's terrifying.
Is he like blinking or?
No, he
What? What is that?
If you want to give me a society or a history,
Nope.
18?
18? Okay, that'll do it.
4.
4, you don't know.
Does religion help at all?
Religion might help, yeah.
Do society. I do.
16.
Huh?
24.
24? Okay, you all three get it. You've heard that they can get this big. This is a giant compared to the ones you've seen. There are a group of folks called Nephilim, giants.
Probably thought it was bullcrap. The stories my brother told.
Yeah. Like, the thing is, there's stories that Nephilim don't actually die. They just continue to get bigger and eventually meld into the element they're part of. So this might be a stone Nephilim that has integrated itself back into the stone. Which means it's still alive and maybe,
It could potentially wake up.
yeah.
Does it react? It doesn't seem to be reacting
Yeah.
to the singing.
Like, you hear the singing, it doesn't seem to react to that.
Man is sleeping. Someone singing.
My brother said that they eat little rat boys.
You should be careful. I am too fast.
I don't think so.
I would take a shinies and go. I will be okay. You should be careful.
The story I heard was about a little rat boy that tried to take the shinies. And
He was probably not good as me.
that's probably true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I looked. I saw this above us, yes.
We'll wake him up.
No.
No,
He will stand up and Redwell will be damaged, and then we will not get paid. And then I will have to go back to working at grocery store.
I will give you rings.
No.
No.
I'll give you these nice, shiny, not fake at all rings.
They're very real.
I have seen you sell them to like 8 people, and it seems like hubba baloo.
It's not.
You were taking a wee with them.
It's real rings.
And no
You can wear
shinies.
them on your fingers.
So, what did you get on your alchemy?
It was a 34.
Okay, so when you're looking around,
32.
Oh,
yeah, you don't see shit.
Well, you know what? Done.
Just throw your character.
You eat it and die.
Oh.
So you're looking around. Despite the fact that a lot of these plants are on display, in a like they're meant to be like kind of
Curated.
curated and decorative. You're like, if someone combines some of these, you could make some dangerous stuff. So you're like sitting there getting it. So any sort of alchemy, like since this is a one shot, we're gonna say any alchemy you want to put it towards, you have alchemical supplies for that.
Okay.
And as you're collecting that, you hear behind your ear, "There's another spirit here," and the hand goes down in front of you, and at that moment, y'all see a giant blackened, tendrily hand go down in front of Sarah. As you look up, you see this giant form with a huge elk-like head or deer-like head, horns, and just like these glowing purple eyes looking down at you, but standing over all of you as well.
Must be pretty serious if you're actually showing your face around here.
Pull my sword out.
Just
It's
reaches over to Pez and slowly puts the arm back. That is not going to hurt that.
That's fine.
That is Big Bad.
Soup man?
Yes, he gives me soup
Soup man.
Soup.
in the form of my cauldron, of which I can talk.
The bailiffs then here. I cannot interact with you, and you cannot interact with me, but we seem to be visible.
And we can see you.
Yes, that's
Yes.
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 Your finger goes through the form.
Does
Isn't it like
I feel
cold?
anything?
It feels cold.
Is it
Like-
oily?
No, it's not oily at all. It just feels. It's like putting your finger into like liquid nitrogen.
Oh.
So,
We no longer have a finger. It's just-
is it like
Nah, you're fine. Be careful. Other spirits lurk here. The veil is thin. And he keeps just. He's gonna keep around y'all,
mhm.
but since he can't interact, he's not going to. Can't really do anything.
What does he mean? Spirits and
So with the veil, there's two sides. There's us, there's them. And there's a veil,
who's that?
spirits. And so when the veil is thin, you can see him, other spirits. But some spirits can come through. Those can be bad ones. But not all spirits are bad.
That's not a bad one.
He has his days.
Depends on who you ask.
He can hear me. You can hear me.
Yes.
Yeah.
He kind of addressed all of us, so I think we should know he's here, Mr. Pez.
You shouldn't worry about the spirit over on the. What was it? Over on the plat. What is that? Looks like a Nephilim. Would it be your kind?
I would
At
like to
least from this.
try something with the Nephilim.
Okay.
This is the new one I picked up called Aura Sight. I can,
Aura.
yes, I can stare unblinking at a creature or I think a living being for 1 minute, and I can't blink or lose my concentration. But if I do, I gain their current attitude towards you if they're friendly, indifferent, hostile.
Yeah.
Their current emotional state, and also a general assessment of their physical health, such as any
Okay.
conditions or afflictions.
Okay.
But I may potentially have to roll occultism if there's like deeper knowledge beyond just like kind of like a
Okay.
level. It's similar to like detect magic.
Okay. So yeah, go ahead and do that, and I'll roll the occultism for you just
Okay.
automatically. What is your occultism? Probably
That's a good
stupid
question.
high.
It is plus occultism 16. Plus
16. You get it.
Okay, cool.
So you're staring there at this creature.
Because I'd assume I've never seen one of these in person
Yeah.
before. Like this is probably something
Yeah.
very rare.
Yeah. So what you feel from it, it's very much indifferent to everything around it,
Mhm.
in the sense that like it is in a deep, deep, deep slumber. In fact, you get the feeling that this is the end of its life. If there were any other ailments that it actually, like, it doesn't have any sort of physical ailments. You just know that this is it trying to return to what it once was.
Okay.
And it's still alive. It's slumbering. But it is feeling a bit disturbed, as if it wasn't here before. And you would know, with your arcana, that the shade can shunt things.
Okay.
So it can move things around. It can place you in areas that you weren't before.
Okay.
Sometimes, like, there's even talk of it putting you in an era that you weren't.
So I don't think we have anything to fear from the big guy. Should let him sleep. It does seem like he was disturbed recently, but
Sleepy guy.
he's just a big sleepy guy.
Sleepy guy.
Yes.
So you won't eat raffles.
Probably not this
I
way.
think the size differential, he would not even register it, so
Yeah, he's like whale size, so.
I've always been told he eats rat boys.
He's sleepy guy.
He's too sleepy to eat right now. And He doesn't want a midnight snack.
Probably because he eats.
Maybe.
Okay, what would y'all like to do?
We need to find Mr. Pez's brother still, right? So
And at this point, y'all all do. Now that you pointed it out, you do hear the music as well.
I guess we should go. See what concert they have.
Yes.
I went to a concert once.
Good singing.
It was different.
Yes. Not this.
I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good question. Can I recognize if this song is in any way if the music is like a particular culture? Maybe I could do like maybe society.
Yeah, if you
or-
want to roll a society check.
So I feel like that's something maybe the naughty would know. Maybe.
It's probably something I would.
30.
You would
I think if we can knock on wood, I'm not gonna say it, but let that do its thing.
You think it's Eastern Belt like? Une, the orcs. Antiquated though. A bit behind on what the current musical trends would be.
Kind of like more like a hymn in a way, like
Yeah.
era wise. Yeah.
It's Led Zeppelin and not Foo Fighters.
It's like Ozzy Osbourne, not cattle decapitation.
And does it sound like it's coming from a place, or it's just radiating around us?
It's not right area. It's coming from a place. It's from
like
that.
the stage
yeah.
area. Okay. Should we go take a look at the stage?
Oh, by the way, you do have the mana pile. I don't remember which one of y'all had it.
Oh yeah.
I will. I go see, and then I will sneak.
Okay. Give me a sneak.
Wait, come here.
Yeah.
That's a spell.
Just wait.
Learned a lot of experience in the past minute of role.
to be fair, like we did go house to house for what feels like months, but we really didn't feel like reporting about it because
True.
like it was like we're gonna go 3 houses, now we need to nap. Now we're gonna go 3 houses, now we need to nap. Like we almost fell down that hole, and like we've learned a lot of things. We found all this stuff.
True.
Oh yeah, you have like the mechanical tail one.
Yeah.
Like it was just inside that one house, like sitting in box that said "Take me."
Can I reach out? See. Okay, you're good. I'm just giving him confidence.
Yes, I am good.
I cast
You're even
self-affirmation.
better now.
You're beautiful, you're smart, you're kind.
33.
Okay. Okay. So you like sneak up towards it. What you see is as you get closer, you see one chair. Looking at the stage, you see a slender figure. Hard to tell the gender. Kind of long hair that's done in braids. Sitting there cross-legged, watching. And on there, you see what looks to be undead playing instruments and singing and dancing. Similar to the creatures you fought before.
The guys in the guys in the cavern.
Well, they look like they could be like barrel breakers, but they look like the withered zombies.
The ones that popped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I will scamper my way quietly, extremely quietly back to the group and go. Okay. Man in chair, watching stage, and dead poppy guys. Okay, good.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Dims is dance and play music.
Those guys were not fun.
No.
Maybe he can help us dig
Dig
around them. Watching the things.
Or we could just avoid it completely and go to the rest of town.
Did he look like did they look like a nice person?
They look like a nice person.
They looked pretty decent. I mean, they weren't aggressive or anything. They just seemed bored.
He's bored sitting in chair.
Maybe he can help us.
Maybe he watched the guys. And last time we see the guys, they go and we heard.
But they don't with him, with this person.
But they do with us.
But maybe if with this person can teach us to make them not.
Okay, go ask. And I will start walking towards us.
Okay.
Okay.
Could go
A-
poorly.
as you start
I'll
walking,
walk with it.
Oh no.
as you're walking towards them, you hear, "You don't have to keep going back and forth. I'm not gonna hurt you."
Do I hear that too while I'm walking
Yeah.
with him? Okay.
Yeah. Not like I can't hurt you. But
Looks over to Sarah.
It is I, Pez Pancake.
so they're still facing the stage.
I saw Claire's face, but all I could see is the chittering mask just staring. I can feel the eyebrow raise through the mask, but the whole time it's like everything about the last 48 hours is so unsettling.
It's like all you can see is like just the whites of my eyes, the open eyes, very wide behind it.
So they get up, they stand up very tall, like 7 feet tall, and they turn around and they almost have like an alien appearance. Very
They have
angular.
2 mouths and a long head.
No, shut up. Very angular features, almond-like eyes, longer than average limbs. Okay. You don't seem to be with that other one. And they snap their fingers and you see all the withered poof. And then they fall down.
Ooh. You see they go.
But not hurt us.
No.
Perhaps
What other? What do you mean?
that corrupted one that came in here, tall, broad, kind of creepy.
Oh yes, this the stranger danger man tried to kidnap me.
You look like him.
Similar. He was a bit more.
Bad touch man.
He was a bit more rough when he got down here. Whatever he's been doing, it's been changing. And it's brought me here.
What are you? Who? How? How are you?
I'm bored. I'd like to not be here, frankly.
Go home.
But I can't.
Why you not go
What-
home?
Whatever's being
Door
done,
is over here.
I can't go through the door.
Do I know what this is? This creature?
Give me a cult or arcana.
Yeah, 18 Nicole.
13.
15. A cold.
34. A cult.
13, either one.
You don't know, you don't know. You've studied the spirits. This looks like a forest spirit.
Not necessarily malicious.
Not malicious, not nice.
Mischievous.
Mischievous.
Okay.
But also, if they're stuck... Oh, someone said something.
Yeah, Bosch thought we were on break earlier when we put a video up.
If they're in a very bad position, they're not going to be... They're not going to be, like, tricksy about anything.
Because they went out to.
Yeah. But yeah, not a malicious spirit.
Seems fine.
What's your name?
Well, those in my area like to call me Dola,
Dola.
spirit of fortune.
Fortune.
That's what they say.
Like the
Good
shiny.
or bad?
Depends on who you are.
I'm Piss Pancake.
Hello, Patsy. Your hand goes through.
This two strike.
Too straight.
Hey, too straight.
Sarah.
Keggmoth.
Keggmoth. And this must be the end. Points up to
I don't know.
He's
one of
open.
you.
Hold on, that thing. Their name is the End.
That's what some people call him.
It's a Superman.
He's like, I don't have a name. You have it.
What
Yes.
people call you is your name, and you know it. We've had this conversation before.
Oh, I thought you were playing
why
for
do I
the
just
man in the
see the
roof.
Nowhere King from frickin'
That's what
That is what it is.
So, I have a bit of a predicament. Whatever he's been doing, it's shunted me here, and I am stuck in a little box. And all I can do is lightly manipulate some of the things. And I would like to not be.
Okay. I'll look around for a box.
I mean, it's not
Metaphorical.
like
Is it purple?
The box?
Yes.
Oh, I would probably do.
Okay, I help you look. I'll start looking
I
around.
apologize for my Patriots.
It's fine.
They're more the brawn for the brains.
I'll start. I will start by look. I will start by getting down on all fours and looking under the chin.
it is a mimic. No. So whatever he's doing, he's expanding it in the town. Just over there, and you see there's like another opening, and kind of like a main road area, and you see some light, some faint light. Now that he's pointed it out, I believe with the help of this little thing, and as he puts his finger towards the mana pylon, it starts to disappear. His hand.
Oh, his hand does.
Yeah.
Okay.
This could potentially help you out a little bit. If you free up what he's doing in town, I think you could potentially get to him and perhaps help me out, and I can help you out once I'm free.
How will you help us?
Well, I can help you get out of here, for one. Once I am actually not found.
Which may be good because I feel like we'll probably need a very fast exit.
Oh yes, he's being pretty much disturbed by all of this, so
Have you seen another one like me and him?
I think there was another one down.
Yeah.
No, he was with some other, not people like you, but people like him.
Was he with the Bad Touch Man?
No. Of course, it's
I think my brother is with your brother.
But I'm not related to that other guy, like at all.
You have a brother?
Little Angus is back home with mom. He's like 7 or 8.
You have a sister.
Do you have a cousin?
I have 2 sisters, but they just enrolled in Magic Academy.
There was my brother.
either way.
But they look more like mom than dad, so
Regardless, y'all can interact with this world. So you help me, I help you.
So stab.
A little bit closer to him. Does he kind of start to disappear?
Yeah.
Okay.
So take glowy stick, stab bad touch man. You go bye bye.
Yes. Yes.
We have to stab him with this?
I mean, you can. I'm assuming you use that some sort of way, whatever thing he's harnessing to shed the veil here. I mean, that would help with it.
Yes, we stab him with it.
I don't think so. I think we bludgeon.
no, I think that we put it in ground.
I think we put it in him.
We could put it in him.
We can put it in
Ground.
the ground and then stick him on top of it.
What if we
This
I've
is
been
how-
around you too long. Like, I didn't kill anybody until like 2 days ago.
You did a really good job. You
Exactly.
did a really good job.
No, it was bad.
It was a
No,
good job.
you live. He do not live. It's good.
Sarah,
It
tell
was
him he did
crime.
a good job.
He did a very good job,
See?
You see?
But it was murder.
Yes.
but it was still the right thing to do.
No.
I mean,
Yes,
technically,
no.
it's not murder if it's self-defense.
Right.
Yes.
Stand your
Self-defense
ground.
murder. Yes.
None of this is making the 19-year-old feel any better about the
It's
situation.
okay. You murder good. It's good.
I miss my beard because it makes the Muppet face more dramatic.
Right. So if there's anything else y'all need, I'll be here, but I don't imagine I have much to say or much to help you with at this point. Just be careful. You don't want to wake him up.
Can you teach us how to make these things dance like that?
No, I don't. That's an innate ability.
Can you teach her? She has
I
an
mean,
innate
I
ability.
could, in theory, give her some sort of power to do that, but she already has a patron.
You tell him. You tell
Tell him
Superman
to
how
go
to
away.
do. And
Yeah,
no,
tell
you,
him.
you tell Superman, and Superman tells Sarah.
I already know how to do, and you see them start to get up again, very clunky. It's horrifying.
I will say, if you have a familiar, mine can speak with yours, and mine can learn from you.
I don't have a familiar with. I don't,
We can do that later.
but I might know. I might have a patron who is probably wondering what's going on right now, since I cannot interact with them.
So you have a Sarah.
Yeah, I have a few.
Weird.
Well, I mean, not like that. I'm a patron to many.
He's a sugar daddy.
Lots of people want my power.
Yes.
That sounds like innuendo.
No, it's door. Because it's door.
All right. So this stabbings
Yes.
and whatever weird stuff that she does,
Yes.
which always seems to work better than stabbings.
I don't know. Cake's very good at stabbing.
That's stabbing from far away.
From far away stabbing, Cake good. He's really, really good at murder.
It's okay. I'm so far have been really good at being murdered.
It is what you.
I
are
mean,
good at.
y'all were also good at like killing people in their sleep.
That's
This is true.
You did that.
Y'all-
They don't fight back that way. It's
Like-
the safest.
Could argue self-defense for Keg. Y'all straight up killed people in their bunks.
Okay, what would y'all like to do?
I guess we'll
Murder the bad guy in his sleep.
Do we need
He's
to,
just sitting there sleeping.
when we get rid of Bad Touch Man? Do we have to come back for you?
No, I'll.
And you will come back for us.
Yes, you have my word.
We tried that.
I know. I was.
Can you shake his hand?
Come here.
They just do the.
It's
It is Soup Man.
He is
Soup Man.
soup man.
Soup Man shows Sarah how to make soup.
Keggmoth, do you have a soup man?
No,
Stew?
Stew?
no,
Gumbo.
no. My mother tried to make that and she burned the roux into the pot and said never again.
So you don't even have a soup blade.
I'm hungry, and I will sit down and just rifle from my pack and just start nibbling on a wedge of cheese.
I'm never getting down.
Let's go.
Keg looks over. Probably not, let's be honest. Like,
Okay.
What
And he
happens
just
if
sits
we
back
die?
down. Stuck here.
Is there anything you could do to make us not?
And it's called a risk, buddy.
Very risk adverse.
So he's this way. No, this road.
Yes, if you go down that road, you see the purple lights and everything. You'll.
What do you mean he was different?
I mean, I assume he doesn't look like. I mean, you have the shaven down.
He's very handsome.
He has horns and scales and paws.
No, I don't have any of this.
Will you get that? Does your dad?
No, my dad doesn't even have horns. They come from Mama's side.
No scales either.
Only the one my father curses at when he steps on after having been there.
Right. I'll be here, and
We'll be
they
expecting.
sit down. I will be there. And they sit down. Just get the zombies back up.
What instruments are they playing?
You have one that's playing a lute. You have one that's playing a flute. You got one on the bongos going like this.
And there's 3 trying to figure out how a hurdy-gurdy works.
They're like, and they're just doing that just because it's funny, not because it like they know how to play a hurdy-gurdy.
Specifically because he thinks it's funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
There's one of them as they're doing it, their pants fall down and they have funny underwear on.
Yeah.
Onward.
Start walking.
Okay, so as y'all are walking down the
Here, please.
so as y'all are walking down up this hill into the main part of the town, you see what looks to be buildings such as this. But you see these streams of light going to different portions of the town. You see 5 of them. And
Similar to the lights that we saw in the other.
yeah, but they're more of a stream, and they all converge into one spot, and you see they all go into the opposite end of the town.
It's kind of like arcing.
Yeah, it's like they're in different points
that all
on the
arc
ground.
back to one
Yeah,
spot.
and they all arc and converge back.
Okay.
Detect magic.
Okay, and you would have it heightened.
I believe
Okay.
so. I'm trying to find my exact thing I rolled.
Jed
up.
just sent me a message. Is anybody allergic to strawberries?
Oh, there you go.
By allergic, do you mean when I eat some of them, I want to eat more of them?
That is not allergic. That is gluttony.
So what do I roll for detect magic? Is that
It
just
just
occultism?
happens.
It just happens.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's like a blank. So what you know about the magic coming down is that it's abjuration.
It's what?
Abjuration.
Yeah. You can kind of pinpoint the source of the magic. It's very focused on the points on the ground.
Can we see where it's coming from?
Well, it looks like, for you, it looks like the streams are coming from the points on the ground and lead
Oh, so
to...
it's feeding the one point.
Yeah.
So maybe we should go those places first.
Potentially, does it look like they're kind of like the mana thing that we have? Like torch, like
Well, you don't
things?
see the
I
point.
don't see what they are, just that they are going.
Yeah,
for it.
you
Okay.
see the magical aura. You don't really see what's...
Where is how far is the closest one?
Like down the street, really. Once you're kind of in the main road, and if you're, just go down the road and to the right, and then there's like a building that it's kind of like going into.
I'm going to use my ring to make my clothing look like the clothing of the people we murdered in their sleep.
Oh, so you're gonna do like a Cult of the Black Rapture look? Okay.
So it looks like a hole.
I'm going to the sneak.
I will
Okay.
do the sneak as well.
Okay. Give me sneaks.
I don't actually have the worst spell, so
I'm also using stealth, but more so not to be seen, but to look like I'm
Yeah.
alone.
Okay, so I'll give me. We'll just do an average.
I rolled a 3, so I've only got a 19.
I rolled a 3 on stealth, and I have a 21.
I rolled a 2, so I have a 16.
I have a 20.
Okay, you got the highest, and you have the.
The 3 dex people are like, eh.
I got a 21. That's not
It's because I'm
terrible.
now like half hybrid, so like instead of like 2 feet, it's like more like I got like 4 little spider legs just moving along.
Just,
she just-
under the robe, you just see 6 little legs.
Wait, can I use deception?
Well,
If
yeah,
someone
see-
catches you or sees you, I guess.
Yeah, I'll see if I can.
Yeah. So fortunately for y'all, you don't see anyone on the street. You don't even like with that sense of a patrol or anything like that. And you go into the building, and what you see is this contraption, stone and metal and jewels just sitting there rotating, and you see the bright beam going into or emanating out of it.
There's nobody around it.
Nobody around it.
Do we have any more of that black powder?
Okay. If we knock this one out, they'll know instant.
Why would we want to knock it out? We don't know what it does yet.
You said it's Abjuration.
And it very well might be projecting something that we also don't want to attack us. We're not sure yet.
This
We're gonna find out.
this is same light that made the bad things back there.
It made Mr. Pez really sick.
So
Fair.
if we knock them out, they'll know right away. I'm assuming.
Do I need to make a time bomb?
So should we? Can you do that?
Is that a thing?
Later boom?
Maybe. I mean, I do have all sorts of alchemy things.
Because I was thinking, do we just knock
Sarah,
this one out?
give me
and
a
then
second, I'm gonna
all
make a
but
pipe
to the
bomb.
next one?
They call me the Unabomber.
But we don't go to the next one. So say it's a circle. We go like instead of to the next one, we go over here, then over here, then over here.
But we only
Keep 'em
really
off
get to
their
do
feet.
that like twice, and then they're gonna just go ahead and post up at all of them.
Question.
Should we spread out?
Well, question. We can't drop all of them at once, even if we split up, right?
There's 5 of them.
You see 5 points, yeah.
We can
Yeah,
get all
Ribbon,
but one.
Ribbon's not strong enough for me to send them off on its own.
But the question is, with magic, do you need all of them for spell to work? Or like, will it just still work but not as good with like one of them gone? Like when you substitute butter with margarine.
Not sure yet.
I'd say we. In
You can
order to
do
mess up a recipe,
Arcana
you
or
need to
occult
at
check
least
if you
remove
want.
3 ingredients.
I'll do it. Cool. 30?
30. Fucking hell. So, I mean, you know pretty, I mean, it's pretty straightforward with abjuration. This is something creating a barrier. This destroying it will weaken or destroy that barrier.
Okay.
Although you're not sure exactly. I mean, you know you could probably destroy this object. You don't know what happens if you destroy this object in terms of like the immediate consequence.
Should we get back and have Keggmoth shoot it?
Could we see if it's holding up roof?
Yes, I think we should maybe wait and figure out where the others are for certain, so we're not having to figure out where they are while this is happening.
Or should I see does the lamp just turn it off?
Actually, that is really good idea.
Try.
Okay. You're gonna go up
Walk
and
up with the lamp. Like, does it react as I get closer?
it does. You
Okay,
see,
so not roof.
Should I keep going?
What's it doing?
Is it like doubling?
it's
or-
you see the lamp actually start to overtake the light, and the stream goes from like this soft purplish white to like a dark black stream.
So it's getting stronger?
You don't know. You don't know magic. I mean,
I'll try something again, yeah.
23 on occultism.
we'll get back.
26.
26. You know it's disrupting it.
Okay.
So it's definitely causing it problems.
Hey, should I keep going?
I'm not in charge. Sarah's in charge. She knows more about this.
I just don't know if we're ready to go ahead and do to that whatever you want to do to it, because if you put that out and then we have to find the other 4, we don't know where the other 4 are yet.
Aren't the columns of light going straight up?
Yeah.
Yes, but we then have to figure out how to get to them. Some may be behind something locked.
What if we put the bag over it while he has it dim?
I'm gonna say y'all are in the building right here. You can see it.
Perfect. Try it.
Okay. As you get closer, Keg's gonna take out like a canvas sack from the grocery store he worked at,
Yeah.
and he's just gonna
Okay, so you try to go like that, and it hits the stream, and it bounces back and hits you in the face, and you fall over.
okay. So bag was bad idea.
That doesn't work.
No, bag bad
What if I
idea.
get closer and then the back?
I thought that's what we were doing.
Well,
Did you not move?
I stopped moving closer.
Why would you do that to me?
Are you gonna get closer?
How far away from it am I now?
You're about 10 feet away.
I'll go 8 feet away.
Okay. Okay. It's starting. It actually kind of feels like a magnet, and it's pulling.
Keg's just getting up and pulling the canvas sack off of his face off the floor. He's
We wait. I go find other one.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at my patron.
Okay, the patron like reapparates, and its head is through the window. It's like, yes.
These things obviously are some sort of abjuration shield. They seem to be quite strong, and we don't have a way to necessarily fix this right now. But there's more of these. Do you have any guidance on what exactly that these might do?
And he just leaves, and he starts to disappear. And you wait for about 5 minutes. And then he apparates on another side through another window. Yeah, it's a barrier. It's a barrier down the road. Looks like he set up a trap of some sort.
Trap. Okay.
Okay.
So we want to disrupt this in some way, but we don't want to draw too much attention while doing so. So we need to make sure we're ready if we're going to hit them all pretty quick.
Okay.
I don't
So we
know if
split
this
up.
is relevant to any of you, but I didn't see anyone walking the streets.
Okay. I go find another one, and then I take apart.
So you're gonna go down the road and try and find another one to.
Yes, and
That's right.
it's, and I'm still going to sneak my way down.
Okay, you gotta do 1, 2.
do what now? Go find one of the other barriers. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, do we all have a watch?
Yes, I watch.
We need to time this.
Oh,
Well, if you hold it nearby and we see the black go up,
we all go.
we all go. So wait.
I stay this one.
You wait.
I stay at this.
Yes. Give us.
What do we do about the 5th one? Do we all just converge on the 5th one?
Yes. Wherever the
No,
last one.
we
is.
all come together to fight at the last one.
That's what it is. That's it.
So how do we
No.
get rid of? How do we deal with
Not
these
fifth one,
at
last
the other
one.
places without having pylon?
Hmm?
How do we deal with them if we don't have pylon?
Break it. Use those big muscles of yours.
While we're here, then Sarah is gonna try to just see what happens if she physically touches it. Like, are we able to physically touch
I mean,
it?
you can physically touch it. You go like that, and it kind of it. Have you seen the electromagnets before?
That kind of float.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of goes like that and just goes back into place.
Can I
So-
touch it with my sword?
Yeah.
But I touch it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess we try.
I go, touch it with your arrow. Just touch it with an arrow.
You shot. No, I'm kidding. Nothing happened.
I guess we just try to disrupt it as best we can by turning them or covering them or.
Do you have an axe?
What? No, I have daggers.
You seem like an axe man.
No.
Okay, so who all is You're staying, and
I'm
all
staying.
3 of you are leaving.
Yeah.
What? We gotta decide which one do we converge on.
Whichever's last.
We need to know that so in case we have to.
Well, you
just
would see
book it.
the beam.
Well, assuming we don't succeed, meet where they meet in the middle. If there's more than one beam left, we meet where they meet in the middle. Does that sound fair?
Mhm.
Because otherwise we won't know which.
Or should, once I put this one out, should I give it about a minute and then try to go meet at the next one in case this is the only thing I can put it out?
No, I think we should all meet back up in that case in the middle and not possibly leave someone stranded. Because what if you go somewhere where someone else has already left? We don't know where the next one is that you would head to.
But you can't panic. You have to really try.
Correct.
Okay.
We'll try for about 5 minutes each.
Okay, don't hit it once and then run away.
Murdering. You are good at that.
Okay.
Making it more sad.
Okay, so the
Keggmoth
folk,
is just gonna spend all the money he's made on going to
Fair,
like
fair.
and he's made quite a lot, so you know.
So I met this little guy named Two Stripe, and he tried to tell me it was okay. The murder is Two Stripe in the room with us right now?
Yes.
I
Is
hope
the
not.
big deer shadow demon in the room with us right
It's like,
now?
it's Two Stripes, so he
Yeah.
might be.
Two Stripe
You're-
is puffed
you're-
up soup.
Your therapist is a Muppet.
I like to imagine that the two rats, when we
is
emote
your
as
therapist in
puppets,
the room
it's
right
like the very overdone puppet
Yeah.
emoting, but these two are very natural puppet emoting.
But it's like Muppets, so some of y'all can be Muppets, some of y'all can be, you know.
Sarah
You know
is
the-
the only not Muppet.
Yeah.
You know the big blue,
But
like
she turns into a Muppet with the spider form.
She
Yeah.
is a
you know
weird
the
Muppet.
big blue, like Iceman Muppet.
Yeah.
That's Keggmoth.
Nice. Okay, so y'all three are leaving.
Yeah.
All of three of you give me a
Keggmoth,
d20.
hold on.
Just a straight
Let me
D20.
cast my
Straight
spell on you
D20.
too. You're beautiful, you're kind, you're lovely.
5,
Fitting.
Okay.
15,
9.
9. Okay.
You're beautiful, you're kind. and
So
you're lovely.
y'all all diverge into the town to your own respective place. You go towards like a higher area. You go towards the middle, closer to the divergent point where you actually see the barrier.
Okay.
And you see all the... It's purple. It's like the whitish purple. Kind of the same shadow light that y'all been seeing. You go towards a stream. And when you get closer, you hear, "Hey! Hey, what are you doing over there?"
And like a 26 stealth.
Oh, he hears you. "I need help."
Where is it coming from?
Give me a perception. Just giving up on the secret roll is on it.
26.
26?
It does let us roll more, and we can make click clonks from all
Yeah.
over the place.
26? Okay, so you're looking around, you see a stream, and then you see this building. Looks like an old jailhouse. And hanging out of it, you see what looks to be a rat folk. Similar to one of your friends.
Does he have a fancy mustache?
He has a fancy mustache.
But he probably is more colored like you.
Pancake?
Oh, that's my last name?
Pancake!
Yeah. How do you know my name?
Huh.
Is it Twizzler pancake? Because there's Pez pancake.
Trip.
No, his name's Trip.
Pez here.
Oh, dear boy Pez is here. That's good. Well, he shouldn't be here, though. It's very dangerous.
Yes.
Although, I got myself called, so I can't say much.
Yes.
Anyway,
Did
would
he,
you mind helping me out?
did he have his dick out?
No.
Is that how he got caught?
By the way, put up the dick.
They get you arrested.
So is it that is people inside the building?
Yeah, there's a few of us in here, a bit malnourished, but we're all right.
No, is bad people in the building.
No. I haven't seen any bad people in a while. They've been croaking. Something fierce. Might be the big plague.
It's a caramel marker.
I go. I'm gonna go around. I'm gonna kind of go around the inside. I'm gonna be super fucking careful and make my way inside into the cell. And I'm gonna I'll open the lock, pick the lock.
Okay.
Or
Ooh,
try to.
I got a 4, so it's only a 20.
That's enough. Although, give me a reflex save.
Turned out it was all a lie. Pez's brother's one of the
28.
people.
Okay, yeah, you see a shot come out, and you're like,
Nope.
"Whoop."
Nope. Shing.
oh wow, that's some
Actually-
fancy fingering right there.
Yes.
Wow. Thank you for releasing me and my friends. And you look over there like,
Look at fancy fingering.
Hey, you're figuring my friends out of the situation.
I'm sorry, I'm also planetary.
Close room, do it.
Yes, I'm sorry, I've been holding it for a while. But the good news is the fans are blowing it this way.
Keep it in the corner.
I'm just gonna get hotboxed in a terrible little corner.
and you look over, you see his the Palangard artificers just like, oh fuck. They're like just sitting there, not looking great. So
I'm gonna look at it. I'm just gonna point towards where the female light is, where he's at. Go. Yes.
right.
What are you doing out here alone? With pets.
Well, you're with pets, yes.
Yes.
The worst of all of us to find the NPC.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anyway, I'm going to
Pets.
I'm going to get my stuff and help these guys out, and I'll go find pets. I guess, unless there's something that we need to be doing.
Give them cheese.
That's racist.
They're not even.
The last thing I saw you eating.
Yeah,
That's
but
not
why would he give up his cheese? He'll give them bread.
And these guys aren't even like rat folk. They're just like humans and dwarves and shit.
So
You don't know if they're lactose intolerant.
So I'm gonna. Do any of them look like seriously hurt?
Not seriously, just exhausted.
Okay. Yes. So yes, you go pets. Pets. Dislike.
Oh,
Dislike good-
jeez.
Dislike good to pets.
Well, I'll be on my way.
I go
And
to
he
dis-
starts
I go to
flipping a
dislike.
knife. And he starts flipping a knife and just starts putting up his weapons. Well, you got the fancy fingering, I got the fancy footwork. I'll see you later.
What the?
And then he
Weird.
and you see the Palangard say, I don't know why he left us here.
Oh.
You. You should stop that.
Stop what?
I think. Okay. Yes.
Best way to heal. Just don't don't hurt anymore.
Okay, so y'all all that's happening. Y'all are going to your like respective areas. And y'all are gonna be waiting. As soon as you're sitting there about to start. Okay, so so you're just gonna run straight into it?
I'll walk into it. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
you're
gonna run.
walking into it, and the stream starts to glitch out, get darker. Excuse me. And the magnetic feeling gets stronger and stronger until you're unable to really
I'm just, like,
resist it.
sliding with it.
Yeah. And it makes contact with it. Give me a reflex save. What was it?
It's a total of 19.
Your bonus is
19?
your bonus is
I
18.
rolled a 1.
Oh, then it's a failure. Yeah.
I failed with an 18. Thanks, Pathfinder, second edition. Just
So
when I
you
thought
take-
I was good.
673.
You take 7 fire damage. And as you're thrown across the room and it explodes, y'all see that start to disappear. And then you hear this loud roar and the ground start to shake.
What happens to the lantern?
The lantern's fine.
Okay.
You're not.
There's a loud roar. That's
You hear a loud roar, yeah.
That's not good. That is not good at all.
Well.
Uh-oh.
So.
Oh, not the bag, man.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
you hear a loud roar and something start to y'all see it. It's a giant thing that's about as big as the building. Start to get up and start looking around angrily. You're like, oh fuck. Trying to get up.
Put my whiskers out on
Yeah.
fire.
And as you do that, you're like, something's wrong here. As the entire room is turned into mirrors.
So I look this way and I just see like myself.
That's a lot of sexy rats.
It's like in Star Wars where Rey sees like a million of herself going.
It's just Pez for infinity.
And so we're gonna
doors, windows,
Pez
anything.
eternity.
You don't see doors or windows, you just see 4 wall, or you see like segments of different mirrors just surrounding you. Okay, so we'll get back to you.
Yep.
You 3 see the stream start to go out, but you also see a giant thing pop up in the middle of town. Now, I will say this. Fighting is not mandatory. Like, nothing... Like, y'all like to operate, like, try and, dodge and weave things. That's perfectly fine.
Yes. I will continue to sneak on to wherever mine's at.
Okay. So, yeah, you're able to get there.
I'm continuing to run too.
I will.
Yeah.
I will walk up and poke the disc.
Yeah, you hit it.
Okay. I'm going to grab it.
Yeah.
I'm going to extend the tail out to the wall, and then use it and my feet backing up to try to pull the disc out of the array.
Give me... Be a good check. Not a strength check. Acrobatics or athletics +2 because of the mechanical tail.
Be 27.
Okay, yeah, that does it. So you're pulling it out, you see the stream start to sputter a bit,
Mhm.
and then it finally pops. Give me a reflex save.
25.
25? Yeah, no. You're going back, and then you hit the wall, and then you see the thing,
Shoot.
and as that happens, you're like, and then you look around, and the whole building's on fire. suddenly.
The
I'm just letting y'all know. Y'all hear more roaring, more.
Chris is just gonna stick so many big minis on that one that piece is gonna fall off the table. We're like, we defeated them.
Here, I'll go like this.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Oh beans.
you two hear another roar, another sound. You see one of the beams start to dissipate, and then you see that guy come up, and he looks at that other creature, and they start duking it the fuck out.
No, try to fight. We're good.
Keg's just looking out the window. Oh, okay, they are not friends. This is
Fight,
not this
fight,
bad.
fight.
Not this
Yeah.
bad.
Okay.
I will then exit the burning building.
Okay, give me a reflex check.
36.
30. Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
and it's 18 plus 80.
Yeah. So the building quickly goes up in flames, and it's like the building was on fire for like 4 or 5 minutes. That's how it looks.
I'm assuming that I tail grabbed onto the door, like the door jam.
Yeah. And just like toss yourself out.
And I used it, like it's at the top of the door jam, and I used that to pull. And like I swung back and ended up. That's how I missed the disc and just let go, and it just let go, and I watched the whole building go. Neat. And I will make my way to the next light.
Okay, so let's go with you.
I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned, easy way. I'm going to dispel magic on it.
Okay.
Rather than trying to
Give
do
me an
anything
Arcana
fancy.
check. Or an occultism.
Okay, because it is an occult spell too.
Yeah.
I need to just write down what my occult skill is because I roll it so often. That's 35. 30.
Yeah, I mean, if it's over like 24, you're
30.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you sit there and you concentrate, and through your patron, the end, you start to manipulate the magic, and you cause the thing to crack, and then it falls down. The beam goes up. Give me a wisdom save, or not a wisdom, but a will save.
Yeah. Where am I?
Move the mini so they look like they're fighting.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm saying the big ones.
29.
29. You succeed as you feel like a sharp pain in the back of your head, as something seems to try to, like, possess you.
Oh, okay.
And
Nothing.
then, like, you go up and nothing's happening. Like, the room is fine for you. However, you see the trope here? Oh no. Seems there's... You know what? I can't put this on the board. We got swarm. So now there's a swarm of, like, oversized bees just flying around.
In
Are
her room?
Are they attacking?
No, not
Are they
in her
attacking
room.
both of them?
Just generally in the town.
Like, are they attacking both of them now?
Yeah, it's just a fucking clusterfuck.
Good.
Okay, so it's your turn.
Keg, not knowing anything but the 3 sort of primal spells that he does. Goes, okay, so what would they do in this situation? Or hold on. What would Mr. Pez tell me to do? Use your big old muscles and just yank it right out of there. Okay, let's try that. I will. Okay. Puts on bigger gloves. Like,
Murder it.
But whenever you think, what would Pez tell you? 4 little Muppet heads appear around you, and they all say something completely different that all
Contradict each other.
contradict each other.
no, all the little Pez puppets pop up. Open your eyes, look up. Keggmoth, I don't.
Singing one for
This won't help. What would Miss Sarah do? Magic stuff. I don't got that. Okay.
And then you just
Big
hear
bits.
chittering in your head.
This poor dumb boy. Yeah. So Keg. You know what? Keg also remembers getting catapulted backwards by this thing, so he's gonna be like, okay, have idea. Like, there's a support beam in this place.
Yeah.
Gonna toss a rope over it
And just...
and set it up so that I can try to yank it.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Okay.
Or like an acrobatics, I'll say.
Acrobatics. That is much better. Natural 20 for 36.
Damn.
Woo.
Okay, so you're like... And for a second, old Keggy is like... And like the muscles just flex. And you just pull it down and hit it. Give me a reflex save.
You did good last time, so now you're gonna betray me. They betrayed me. It's feast or famine.
So it's natural one.
It is a natural one for a auto failure, but on top of that, it would be a 19.
Okay. So you take 11 damage.
Okay.
And as you get flown back out of the thing, you start sinking into the ground. Also, I gotta do this. I'm sorry.
Do I just land? What?
No.
I'm sorry, I can't stop being depressed. I keep getting told that I have committed good murder. I don't know what to do.
But the murder is good. You're good with the murder. The way that guy died was funny.
I
Just
should have
so
had
many
therapy
kaijus.
earlier.
What is that one?
That is a
skeleton?
that is a flying bone naga that I made. When I did this in our Tuesday night game that we didn't stream, and I slapped it on the table, everybody goes, "What the fuck did you just do?" Because there's also little skulls and stuff in the tummy reaching out for you.
Nice.
Okay. So now there are bees everywhere. There are these giant kaiju-like monsters everywhere. You wake up. We'll get back to you. You're in this room, and all you see is mirrors.
Mirror, floor, and ceiling as well?
Yep.
It's in the room the same size?
About the same size.
Does Pez check out his butt for a second?
I'll run around, try to
Yeah,
feel
give me
if
a
there's, like,
perception
a difference.
as you search for. That would be
Perception. Oh god, where's perception? Crap, I don't know what perception is.
Oh yeah, because it's not quite called perception. It's
Yeah, it is. It's just in the,
It's not in your
should be mirrored.
skills. Perception is going to be like right next to. Well, if you're on mine, it's right underneath speed on
yeah,
Wanderer's
that's
Guide.
yeah.
underneath speed. If you scroll up.
Okay, that would be a 26.
Okay, you barely get it. You're like running your hand, and you just see a spot where it's like obviously a door. You're able to get your hand open, or hand to open it, and as you open it, your brother just jumps out and is like, "Have at you!" Oh.
Stab it.
Ah! Oh, I'm dead now.
Oh no.
Hell of a way to end that search.
But on par.
I'll go. Oh!
This is a
Pez.
Hemingway novel.
My brother.
Oh, hold on. Let me get in my normal, regular clothing. And I'll turn my ring. Ridiculously fancy clothing. Like it's not my clothing. But you don't know that.
Oh, wow, you're very fancy now.
I'm rich.
Oh, you're rich. You can maybe help Mother. If she weren't dead. Anyway, we need to get out of here. There's some bees outside.
Bees?
And some kaijus. They're fighting. One of them has the deck out.
You'd be surprised how often that happens.
Now this town is weird.
We can't leave here.
Why can't we leave?
We need. Did you see the beams?
Right.
We need to do the beams.
Do the bees.
Yes. And then when we're done with the beams, we do the man inside the beams. And then another smoke man comes save us.
I've had enough of doing men right now.
That's the first time I've ever heard you say that.
Anyway, I guess we should go to the other beam.
No. We'll have to. Sarah said, meet in the middle. We have to meet at the other beam.
Somehow, I think you're forgetting things.
I look back, is it still mirrors?
Yeah, yell are outside. You see mirrors inside the building.
It's stuck in there.
It seems like you made it out all right.
I'm just very smart.
That's good. I always thought you were smart.
Hey, remember that story you told me about the big things that ate rat boys?
Yeah.
I saw one.
Oh, wow, the Nephilim.
Yeah. Did you
Wow.
not see it?
No, I didn't.
Look up.
Look up.
Oh no!
Let's go.
Let's go.
Smack him on the butt. Then we start running.
Okay, so everyone who oh wait, we got to get to you. You are now sinking.
Well, I was running to the next, wherever the next beam was.
Okay, I'll say that you run to him.
Okay.
You see Keggmoth like this in the like sinking into the earth.
This is not good.
Why are you in war?
I touched thing, it did the weird thing, and now I'm. Can you give me rope?
No, bro.
Give me a reflex save, two trait.
Well, that's a 2. So it's not a crit. It's not a critical fail, but it is a 19.
That's good.
I'm sorry, 20.
So you just barely miss it. You're like talking to him, and then you see a giant beak.
I'm gonna
Those are a thing.
turn around. I'm gonna latch onto him with my tail, with my extendo tail, and
Pull him out.
pull him out.
Okay. Give me an
Well,
athletics or.
I'm gonna kind of brace myself in the doorway, let him pull himself out.
Okay, give me a athletics.
22.
Okay, yeah, that's.
I think you'll also still have gecko potions if you need them, which helps with timing.
21.
Yeah, you're good. You're able to kind of like force your way out.
I have mud in places that I'm not comfortable with right now.
How long did that last?
Mostly boots.
My build thing set on fire.
You see a giant fire, and then you see like 3 kaijus battling it out.
I do not like Jade. Like, this might not be a fair assessment of city, but I'm definitely not going to. You remember that bulletin board made
Yes.
by the canine beastman? What is it called? Yelp?
Yes.
Not leaving a good review.
Space. No food. No
No.
shinies. No food.
Okay.
Big bees.
Just slack mud off myself.
So y'all are heading to the next one?
Yeah.
You're heading to the next one? I'm gonna say y'all all converge, and y'all see Pet or Trip there. Oh, this must be your friends.
Yes, this is Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
This is.
We've met before. Hello, Two Strike.
Oh,
Hello.
you know two straight.
Hello, Pez brother.
Hello again.
This is our strapping young lad, Keggmoth.
Hello, Keggmoth.
He's very.
Wow, you're a big boy.
He's very good at the murder.
Oh, he is good at murder. That's good.
No.
How good at your subterfuge, where you have to murder them in your sleep?
Not very.
Just stab him in the neck.
Professional.
He learned from the best.
There are 3 of them.
If you do quiet, then if they have children, then
Oh,
they will
and
not,
that's
then they will
Superman.
not know until the next morning.
Oh, hello, Superman. And he just sit there.
Keggmoth is just stunned by what Two Strike just said.
And just, I told them that if you stab them in their sleep, if they have children, then they won't make noise, and the kids won't find them till the next morning. Gives you time to get away.
Jesus.
Okay, so when I broke this last one, I got trapped in a room full of mirrors.
Building set on fire.
I got made to
Building
fall
stuff.
in earth.
You got fell into the earth?
It's look. You see, I am not covered halfway in mud for fun.
What happened to you?
I think something tried to possess me, but it's all good. We're still
Should we
good.
deal with? We don't need to deal with.
You see like a giant that looks like it was in its nightgown and just hanging out, you know. Why'd you bring me here? And then you hear
So,
you see the local grocery get destroyed by it.
so now there's a 5th one. We have a 5th person.
Yes. Oh, you want me to do it? You want me to do the honors?
Imagine the story.
Imagine the story if I do the honors. That's good. He pulls out a scimitar and it's just like doing all these flourishes. Ha-ha!
Explode.
Ha-ha! Get ready! Get ready! Ha-ha! Oh, I should probably do it.
I start joining with them doing my rapier.
They are the same goddamn person.
Haha! Okay, let's see. Let's see if he can do it.
I asked one if they want ice cream. They both say okay.
I would say okay as well for ice cream. I mean, it's ice cream.
You have ice cream?
Now he has -1 going forward because he's depressed because there's no ice cream.
Okay, so he strikes it. Everyone give me a reflex save.
Hey, it's pretty good.
26.
Okay, 26.
25. 31.
25.
Okay, so everyone passes. It shatters and explodes, but y'all are able to get down and out the way. Uh-oh. More swarms. Now it's gnats. Giant gnat.
It's worse than bees.
And it's just like awful outside right now.
Alright, so
So as that's happening, you're like, oh, that wasn't bad. And then you look at the beams at the ceiling, and you see like almost like the underside of a spider crab, like hands start to come down and like scrape you up. Oh, that's not right.
Wait, scrape us up?
Yeah, it's trying to get at you.
Oh, okay. Like when you say scrape us up, I feel like it's like actually just like scraping its fingernails on us, not trying to do damage. Just
Yeah, it's just the.
I take a empty glass vial, and I throw it on the ground. And it breaks. I go, everybody scatter!
that's a terrible idea. Let's just run.
Jumps out the door. Y'all are able to get out.
Okay, so it's just I thought it was like the roof of the whole cave. I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah,
it's
well,
roof
the
roof.
whole building, like the inside of the ceiling of the building, is like these little spindles or these little tentacle hands that are trying to grab you.
Okay, Trip. Now we have to go take care of the bad touch man.
What's a bad touch, man?
He tried to
man who-
kidnap me.
He's man who tried to bad touch Keggmoth.
Ah, he's a sex offender,
We think so.
No, he's the bad touch man.
so he can't be within 100 feet of schools.
Problem.
You know what?
You know,
yes,
yeah.
if he's trying to do what he is doing here, definitely.
I would not recommend him be that close to a school.
Right. Let's go.
Or anyone.
Okay, so as y'all are heading there, can y'all give me either a stealth or acrobatics?
I'll do
Yeah, as y'all are trying to dodge all of the shit.
That is correct. Oh, that's a word for it.
Natural
28
20 for this boy.
acrobatic.
21 stealth.
I rolled a 2,
23.
so 20 in acrobatics.
Okay, so you are able to get there. And when you get to the area where the barrier was, it's actually kind of a large door, meant big enough for like trade animals and carts to go through, but it's still closed. But at this point, you're able to open it with ease. So you go in, and I'm assuming y'all open the door and go through there, close the door, don't have to deal with all the shit.
No gnats.
No gnats. And as you're walking down, you go through this winding hallway, and then you get to it. You get to this area that's just illuminated with the shadow light. And you hear kind of a thrumming coming from the area.
Like a
Yeah. And in the light, you see a silhouette or a shadow of who you know as Crocshi, the bad touch man. Just looking at it.
is his back to us.
His back is to y'all. And he's just kind of enamored by...
Can I detect
Oh,
magic on the thing past
So
them?
walk up,
Yeah.
grab the tip. and
What you would
tie
know
a
is...
dagger to the top, to the front of it, to the top of it.
You would know
You're
that
tying
it's
a dagger to the post of the pylon.
a strong sort of I mean, in terms of like D&D or Pathfinder, it is definitely a type of magic that is like kind of a mixture, but you know as shadow magic, shade magic. as it seems to warp the mana around and kind of drain the mana around you.
I'm gonna grab the pylon. I'm gonna slowly start tying a dagger to the top of the pylon, so that it can be used as and hand it back to Pez, that he can use it as a spear to stab a guy.
Okay.
Think about how cool. Think about how cool you look when you.
I gotta get one for her, but wait.
And you just look at him and you sneak up behind him and go, "Hey, Dingleberry, put your dick up, son," and you just stab him.
Hey, Dingleberry.
That's another mate.
Why would you call someone something so crude and gross?
He's better.
That's why you just call him pedophile. Call him what he is.
PDF?
Yes.
Okay. So, what are y'all doing? You want to sneak? And
How far away is he?
he's about 30 feet away, and he seems enamored by just completely by the shadow light.
Am I striving to initiate for once?
Yes.
Okay. Just going to look at him and cast Bestial Curse.
What does that do?
It requires a Fortitude save from them. You tap into an inner being and curse it to become a bestial version of itself. The effect is based on its Fortitude save. So my DC is 26.
Well, it got a natural 1.
Ooh, critical fail.
Okay, so on failure, the target transforms into a beast for 1 hour. The target becomes clumsy. Oh, sorry, no. Critical failure, the duration is unlimited.
Oh.
Oh.
The target transforms into a bestial form. It becomes clumsy 1 and gains weakness 1 to silver. It does, however, gain a claw, hoof, horns, or jaws strike, your choice, that uses the target's unarmed strike statistics, except that the damage type is only bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing is appropriate. And if it ever attempts to do the manipulate action, it must succeed a flat DC 5 check, or the action is lost.
Okay. Okay, so you basically polymorphed this asshole?
Polymorphed his asshole into a goat.
So, drawing an arrow.
He has the fucking tag of humanoid, so I can't. Damn it! So he's
Would
just
you
sitting there looking.
Would you expect anything else from this party?
Okay, hold though. I do see now this is not this is a physical range, so I do have to touch him. So let's so I have to touch him.
Oh.
Okay.
Can I sneak up?
Because I was
and
about
touch
to
him?
ask
And I
if he
will try-
wanted
I'll
soup.
try.
Okay, yeah, let's go ahead.
Because that would be awesome, but I don't want to cheat this. So that'll be.
Did your dice betray you?
Not necessarily. That's a
No, I'm
20.
asking Chris. I saw Chris's face.
I got a 2.
20 for sneaky deaky.
Yeah, it'd be an 8. Fuck.
Just walk
Dun, dun, dun.
with one little like
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
spidery finger, just. Boop.
Like, what? Ah!
Just, do I still need to shoot him with an arrow?
What do y'all think?
We should probably disrupt his
I will walk
ritual.
up. I will walk up and tie a rope around his horns. And start leading him away.
Okay, he's gonna try to fight because he's starting
Quick,
to
let's
try
pull
and
noodles,
ram
let's pull
the
noodles out.
thing.
He's trying to ram where
Yeah.
the ritual is.
Yeah,
I'm going to,
but he's a fucking goat now.
as he tries to turn
What does
away,
this
I'm
do to
going
his HP, Claire?
It doesn't say anything about HP changes.
If you
Uh,
do damage to it, does he turn back?
No, no, he's indefinitely.
You just
a goat.
turned him into a goat forever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab him by the horns and I'm gonna twist his head until he falls over on his side.
Okay, give me an athletics or an
I'm
acrobatics.
sure it can ultimately be dispelled because it is a curse, but.
What did you get?
Natural 20.
You know what? Yeah. Big battle? Epic conclusion? Bringing out the fucking dragon? No, that's not happening. He's a goat now.
Put him on his side. I tie his fucking legs together.
He just like hog tie him.
And then I just walk up and like just I help Cake just have Cake.
No, I do not. He tried to kidnap me. I don't want him on me.
You could butcher him. We could eat him. The goat.
That seems about weird. Almost like cannibalism.
All right.
You can eat goats. Not
Okay,
goats.
you want Pez. You see Keggmoth do this. That is the dumbest fucking thing I have ever heard.
He says fucking too. Wow.
Like, he just drops
Yeah.
that, and then he does this. Just looks around.
You hear in the back of your mind, don't say that, Kiki.
Oh, sorry, Mama. Oh, crap. It's actually scrying on me.
No pierogies next time you come here.
Oh, man. That's not... Man!
So now that you've done that, how do we stop that?
Yes, that's a good question.
That's the fun part.
You
don't
should
know.
Trip.
I mean, I know a little bit about this, but it seems like you have a great magic user here.
Yeah.
Yes. I will stop it.
So, after cursing and trying to not look completely bad to his scrying mother, who apparently is actually doing what she said, rolled a 15 on the die on occultism, so that's plus 11, so 26.
What are you doing?
Just staring at it, trying to, like, maybe look at it and go, oh, off switch.
Okay, 26. You don't have the magical capabilities to do so, but there is, like, a mechanical thing that you could turn this off.
I can try that then.
Just this magical, the off switch is there, but it's magic off.
Okay.
So, yeah, just give me an Arcana or Occultism.
27.
27? Yeah. So you just turn this, like, this cylinder, and it just, then,
Kind of like one of those puzzle things.
yeah,
kinda just
you kind of just do it.
Put it back.
And as you do it, the light starts getting dimmer and dimmer.
Give me an occultism check.
And then it just
65.
plunks on the ground. And it's like, oh, you hear Trip say, okay, we need to get this back to the Paladin Gods. And then he's like, he puts it in a bag. He's like,
No, Trip. We need to get this back.
of course. I knew you were ready. Be my pilot.
Give it to him.
Oh, I see what you tried to do there. Oh, I knew you weren't ready.
As
Give
this,
it to me.
as this conversation is happening, I'm literally just gonna walk in front and just grab it back.
And then as that's happening, you hear, "Get the hell out!" And everything is starting to crumble behind you.
We should stay here for man.
Forest spirit. Forest spirit.
Yeah, and as things are starting to fall, it's like, oh, there you are. And then suddenly, y'all are in the inn where y'all
With the
are
Birdman.
with the Birdman,
Toucan Satan.
and the Paladin Guards are there. The Paladin Guards you had found, along with Trip,
Did we
and
bring the goat?
the goat is there with you. He's just in there. He's fucking mad, but he can't do anything about it.
Look,
Because he's not a dragon. I was trying to make y'all fight a dragon.
you worked so hard on that mini, too.
It's pretty. It's a pretty dragon. Anyway.
I was
Not
wondering,
a bad touch by a dragon.
but Keg's gonna look at is the guy behind the bar?
No, y'all are in the room.
Oh. Hold on. We do not want, starts dragging the guy. We don't want to have to pay pet fee, right? Just
Yeah.
drags him down the stairs. Boom, 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 boom. Goes to the kitchen. We have gift.
Oh, that's a nice plump one.
When Keg comes back up, nobody's gonna want to eat the soup.
I feel like this, I was about to say until that happened.
Yeah.
I feel like this is the origin story for Samantha.
Okay.
Secrets in the sauce.
So with that concluded, the dealings with the Palace Guards is complete. They take the artifact back. Yep. Steal it. Unless, you know what? Are y'all actually wanting to try and steal it?
No, I
No.
just wanted to make sure we got paid and not tripped.
Oh no, you get paid. You
Okay.
get paid 1,000 gold.
Okay.
I will take Bird.
Oh yeah, you take Bert, obviously. So, with this coming to a close, y'all have finished what has been a years-long campaign that is actually taking place in the course of a fucking week. So,
And we ended in a freeze frame.
yeah. So, as the freeze frame happens, as y'all jump in the air, do the freeze frame, except for Keggmoth, he's like,
Keggmoth doesn't have to jump. He just holds a hand up.
So, starting with Keggmoth, what do y'all do after this?
Keggmoth has more money than he has ever seen. Because I think at this point there's like 1,900 gold that he is in possession of.
Yeah.
It's like, question, this is me asking you.
Yeah.
How much would that be, like, money-wise? For
2,000 gold would be, that'd be like 5 years of a modest wage all at once. Like, and I say modest as in, like, you're middle class. Like, lower middle class, maybe like working class, but not nowhere near what you were getting. You were getting silvers and coppers when you were getting paid.
Keg will probably try to live a... Well, actually, I don't know. Keg might be like, so what do we do now?
Whatever you want.
Where's
I-
everyone
I go bring Bird.
not going with you?
It's Bach Hill, though. He's going to, like, the biggest city.
The
in
bird
the-
is heavy though.
This is true.
You're going
And
to
if we have problem, we can kill him.
You got very good at that.
You see,
Why does everybody keep...
You see, dead or alive. So if we kill him, then he gets. Then we get the money.
It's
But
not
if
to
we
reassure him we
kill
don't have to kill him. It's just like if we need
Look
to.
look
Wait.
directly at Corvigen. Is Corvigen awake?
Corvigen's like, fuck, don't kill me, man.
If we
Keg,
if we not kill him, then he walk. If we kill him, we have to carry. So
actually, we'll go a 2-stripe just to make sure he doesn't kill the bird.
So he's going to Bach Hill, the biggest city.
That's actually not too far from where Keg lives, isn't it?
About halfway.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what you two are doing. What are you doing, Sarah?
She's gonna write a new fable for her kind, called The Goat and the Bad Touch. It's a parable about why you should always ask consent, or else you might get turned into a goat. And
That's
eaten in
a
stew.
great parable. What are you doing?
I'm gonna have a bowl of stew. And then go into business with my brother. And we're gonna go spend at least half the gold that we got on more bullshit cheap wares to sell overpriced. But
Nice.
we're also gonna get a rolling cart to keep it all in so we look like real merchants.
Right. Okay.
And
they're gonna start garage sale flipping.
we're headed pretty much
Storage units.
at garage sales and selling it on eBay.
Okay.
But
and
we're headed to Bach Hill and the bodyguards.
Sarah, I need an adult. I'm stuck with 3 of them.
We will pay you a modest wage.
I'll come along and record the things that they find and flip, and it will be syndicated in the city newspapers, and we will call it
What not to
Storage
do?
Wars.
you would
Totally
actually
original.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's the continent we're
Storage
calling?
wars. How to not make money.
the continent itself is called Utah, but the area you're in.
The art of swindling.
It'll be the instead of American pickers, it'll be Hillshire pickers.
Yes.
So yeah. So with that in mind, that is the end of Redwell Chronicles.
Yay.
Our good group made it through. It took a couple of years, but we did it.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for joining us. Like we said earlier, we are Team Bonus Action, and we are raising money for Children's Advocates Hospital. We're currently looking at $1,500, which will cover basic costs of what, an MRI.
It's a out-of-network MRI, out-of-network anesthesiologist, and a hotel stay.
Yeah, and we are trying to get to $1,500. If you're able to donate, we know our QR codes aren't exactly working right, so just go to teambonusaction.com and you can follow the links from there and be able to donate from there. We should be back we switched around
Yeah,
blood.
we're flipping it, so Blood Tides will be here in about an hour. We'll start at 5. That way, we definitely have enough time. And then we will also be doing Truth or Dab with Hot Wings
Awesome.
in the evening. So, yeah, Moose will just be in here eating the hottest of wings, staring at us like, why are y'all freaking out?
Probably.
Anyway, since Knox is
I don't
here,
know how my tongue is.
Switch takeaway, son.
yes, yeah. Y'all take it easy. We'll see you here in a minute.